Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Crypto News and Investigative Reports. I'm glad that you're joining me. It's good to be back. Like I said on my last video, Happy New Year to everybody. We're just into January. I think today is January the 13th. So it's good to be back, and here we go. Let's get right to the news. One of the things that we're watching in the news today is this article right here, Ripple over Swift. This Euro Exim bank starts using xRapid for cross-border payments after a transaction gets lost on Swift. And when I read this, I've been following banking. I always have. I always follow the International Monetary Fund. I follow the World Bank, the central banks, and commercial banking, especially relating to virtual currencies. And so when I read this article today, I thought, well, let me drill down and see what kind of bank is this Euro Exim bank. And so let's take a look at. These are pictures of Gambia. That's what you're looking at. You're looking at some pictures on Google of the country of Gambia. As you can see from the pictures, it is an African country. It's in West Africa. It's an impoverished country, a very poverty-stricken country. And these are some of the photographs that you can go on Google and just click on and take a look at this country called Gambia. Now, it's a very beautiful country. They have some very, very beautiful ocean views and very beautiful islands. The coastline is a very beautiful coastline, and however, it's a real touristy place for people from Switzerland. People from Switzerland go down into Gambia to go to the coast. Now, you might be wondering, why in the world am I talking about Gambia? And the reason why I'm talking about Gambia is because this Euro Exim bank is actually headquartered in Gambia. That's where this bank, this Euro Exim bank, is headquartered. It's headquartered in Gambia. All right, and you can. This is. I'll have the links to this. Hopefully, I'll remember to put them on this YouTube video. All right, so this is the trade finance instruments, and this is a document regarding the Euro Exim bank. And if you scroll down through it, of course, I won't be able to read the whole document. I've gone through this document, but it says about us. The Euro Exim Bank Ltd. consists of the Euro Exim Bank Ltd. headquartered in the government-created enterprise zone in the Gambia, and Euro Exim Bank Ltd. representative offices based in the UK. And so this bank is actually in Gambia, okay? And that might explain why maybe one of the transactions that Swift was doing out of Gambia could get lost. The Euro Exim Bank Ltd. is a Gambian banking institution which does not provide any services to any natural person or legal entity in the Gambia who is not a resident of the enterprise zone, as well as FINMA regulated services from the Gambia. Its capabilities include banking activity regarding accounts, payment transactions, debit cards, and by the way, they're prepaid debit cards. Debit cards, deposit, investment banking, and trade finance instruments, proof of funds, and warranties. And as we drill down a little bit more on this bank, this is the credit rating for the Euro Exim Bank Ltd., which is an acronym. The Ltd is an acronym for limited. And we drill down a little bit on it, and as you can click right here, the Euro Exim Bank Limited, you can click here for its credit rating for this bank. And as you can see, here is your color-coded chart, and it's numerically sequenced from 0 being critical, 1 being very weak, all the way to 10, and it's the green color, it's being very strong. And so as you click on this to see the credit risk, you see it's all pretty, it's all orange. It doesn't look too good, folks. All right, the credit analysis report, it this bank doesn't look like it's. I can tell you this. This is definitely not your J.P. Morgan. This is definitely not your Bank of America. This is definitely not your Wells Fargo Bank. As a matter of fact, they have something called the Financial Conduct Authority, which is of the Bank of England, Prudential Regulation Authority, the Financial Service Registration, and this is on the Euro Exim Bank. I'm sorry. This is on the Exim, the Euro Exim Bank Ltd. And as you look at it, you will see it says, I got a phone call right in the middle of my video here. Sorry about that, folks. Status no longer authorized. You see that? And it says here, it says, this is a firm that can no longer provide regulated products and services, but was previously authorized by PRA and / or the FCA, which is this. The FCA is the Financial Conduct Authority. Now, when you click here on this, it says this is a firm that can no longer provide, and it says accepting deposits, providing credit to consumers, giving investment advice, arranging deals and investments. This could no longer do that under this FCA. So what am I saying? I'm saying that it has a very shady credit rating. It has a very shady past. And then when you look and you read this, you want to take some time to read this. And I know, because I know everybody is excited about this Euro Exim Bank using XRP and xRapid. So it's very, very exciting to everybody. You should drill down on it, though. And this is the Gambia Info, which is, I showed you some pictures of Gambia. And so this is the Gambia Info. You want to go here and you want to read this. This is the enterprise zone, and that's what's really going on here. They're trying to, it's such an impoverished, a poverty-stricken area until they're trying to, this is the vision for Gambia. Excuse me. It says the global enterprise zone is a substantial development project utilizing world-leading technology. The project is designed to support the demand for an international business hub located within West Africa. It has been developed in partnership with technology and outsourcing companies from the Indian subcontinent, Europe, and the government of Gambia. And it goes on to talk about what's actually happening and what they're trying to do. I'll read just this paragraph here. It says, the rapid development of Gambia has been identified as a key priority by the government of Gambia as part of the strategy defined by this particular president. I'm not going to even mess with his name. In his Vision 2020 to develop a mixed economy and create local jobs for Gambian nationalists. As part of the National Development Plan of the Vision of 2020, the government has committed itself to establishing a world-class business hub to act as a gateway for global enterprise to gain access to the continent, which is experiencing rapid economic growth. And so that's a really good thing, and it's a real awesome thing for such a poverty-stricken country. But I just want to, I think I'm making this video to say we probably need to be a little careful rejoicing over this particular bank, quote unquote bank. And as a matter of fact, this the Euro Exim Bank operates more like a check cashing company. It doesn't do mortgages. So it has prepaid debit cards. So in America, this would be more this would be closer to a check cashing place where you can cash your check, where you can buy a prepaid debit card, but they're doing some other things that we really can't wrap our hands around yet or find out information about it. I was actually trying to find out regarding this bank I found their credit rating wasn't very well, but I wanted to at least see because they have a sweet website. Their website is very, very nice. But I wanted to see what kind of money that this bank has been making. And I haven't been able to find that. I'll still investigate that and drill down on that a little bit more. But nevertheless, I think we just need to be cautious about rejoicing about this particular Euro Exim bank. And we're still waiting for, Ripple does have some other banks in the mix that I'm sure that they're probably going to be announcing what they're doing this year. But hopefully they're not, they're banks that have FDIC, banks that you can actually, that have a better credit rating. There's banks that are actually with the Financial Conduct Authority that they're probably a little bit more on the level, so to speak. All right. Until the next time, guys. Stay tuned to Crypto News Investigative Reports. We will be coming up with the video. Get ready for the new digital asset wealth class is a documentary that we're working on. So stay tuned to Crypto News and Investigative Reports, and we'll talk to you real soon. Thank you for watching.